Hey guys, it's Blitzcard back with more Genshin Impact. I've been thinking of doing a Spiral Abyss tier list to hopefully help you guys make better investment decisions. I've been delaying it because I knew that Eula was coming, and now that she is here, I think the tier list will be more appropriate for patch 1.5. But for now, let's do a quick review on Eula's banner. Let's start with Eula's frequently asked questions. Number 1, is Eula any good? Yes. If that's all you need, you can just go now. Number 2, is she better than Ganyu or Hu Tao or Xiao? They are good in different situations, but damage wise, at the very least, she is above Diluc level. Ganyu has better cryo application, Hu Tao is better at front loaded burst damage, Xiao is better at AoE sustained DPS. As far as how good she can be, I still don't know, but if you need a DPS character, she will serve that need well. Number 3, what's the best thing about Eula? Eula's most natural team includes Fischl and Diona. It means that she's not reliant on the most popular supports, namely Bennett, Xingqiu and Zhongli. It's a lot easier to set up optimal Abyss teams when your carries are not asking for the same support characters. Notably, regarding Eula's synergy with Bennett, Eula's ultimate's final damage doesn't snapshot to Bennett's buff, meaning you have to make sure that you can end the 7-second period within Bennett's buff for Bennett's buff to be applied. In practice, it is a very strict rotation window. Number 4, what are her most glaring issues? Energy for burst sitting at 80, huge investment required for the team to battery for Eula. Sackbow Diona is probably a priority chase for Eula. The other issue being backloaded damage that comes from the damage coming after she has spent 7 seconds collecting stacks. It means that you have to take advantage of her stagger resist and do your best to land your hits without dodging. Backloaded damage may mean that if you are not timing it right, the damage may come too late, so the enemy may not be within reach anymore, or the enemy is now shielded. There are so many things that can go wrong with it. Number 5, what are her top weapons? All 5-star weapons are viable, including the Skyward Pride, because it is unlikely that the energy recharge is a wasted stat on Eula. If you have both Gravestone or Skyward Pride, you don't have to specifically roll for Song of Broken Pines, but that is the best weapon for Eula. In terms of 4-star, Serpent Spine and Black Cliff are top performance as usual, with Snow Tomb and Archaic at a similar performance level. Number 6, do you recommend pulling for Eula if you don't have 2 5-stars at Diluc performance or above, namely Diluc, Child, Klee, Xiao, Hu Tao or Ganyu? She would be a great improvement over the typical 4-star carries like Razor or Yanfei. Lastly, I would recommend these characters to support Eula: Diona, Fischl, Beidou, Rosaria, Sucrose, Zhongli and Kea. Let me now discuss Eula's banner. You have 2 of the game's best supports, Xingqiu and Beidou. It's unclear how relevant these 2 will be for Eula, but it's possible that they can be included in a flex form for Eula. If you don't have too many primos to spare, I would strongly recommend for C0 Xingqiu and C2 Beidou. Beidou is an extremely underrated character who is a great pairing for Child, Bennett and Kaching's teams. As for the weapon banner, these weapons get the rate up: Rust, Sack Sword, Sack Frag, Dragon's Bane and Rain Slasher. This is also a premium weapon banner, finally featuring the rate up for Sack Sword again. Sack Sword is a great upgrade for Xingqiu, better than any of his constellations, excluding maybe C6. Sack Sword is one of the game's weapons that's worth chasing once you have your characters pulled. It means that once you have decided on a carry like Hu Tao, accompanied by Xingqiu, if your Xingqiu doesn't have a Sack Sword, I really consider it as a must pull. However, do not waste your PT on a weapon banner where you're not interested in both of the featured 5-star weapons. Aquila Vavonia is a good weapon for physical Kaching and as a stat stick for Bennett, but less of a big deal now that Elite Flash has come out. Song of Broken Pines is generally good on any claimer users in the game. Sorry for that slight derailment to the 5-star, but let's move on. Rust is a great weapon for Child, Sack Fragment is a great weapon for Sucrose, especially when you need her to be a battery for Xiao. Dragon's Bane is a great weapon for Xiangling and Hu Tao. Rain Slasher is the worst pull out of all of these. It's Diluc's 4th best weapon, but if you are using Diluc, you're probably already using Serpent Spine or Black Cliff. As for me personally, I'm skipping these banners because I'm saving up for a raid up Rosaria and I already have a copy of Sack Sword. Also, I'm already using Xiao and Child, so I don't need another DPS. That's all from me. I hope you guys are getting blessed rolls if you're rolling. Have a great one guys, bye bye.